Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Radiant Historia. Stock has recovered from his injuries, apparently after just a few days, and Heiss has come to see him in the infirmary. So, you made it back alive. I expected greatness from you, and greatness you have given me. Heiss, I didn't expect to see you here. They told me my best agent was in critical condition. How can I get any work done in my office while you're here in such a state? I told you before, you're one of my best boys. Could we not use that term? Much about our situation has changed while you slept. The Grenorg army invading Lasville Hills has been driven back. Not only that, but we even managed to take back the Sand Fortress at the border. Impressive progress. All of it thanks to the intel you brought back for us. We've finally proven our worth in the eyes of the military. It ought to keep our detractors off our backs, for a while at any rate. One can hope. Stock, my boy, can't you at least act a little happier? Or does it hurt too much to give so much as a smile? No, that's just how I am. You should know me by now. Ah, well, as long as you have your health. You have my next assignment, then? You catch on quickly. There is a job I'd like to ask you to take on. Come around my office later. What about Rainey and Marco? I put them on leave. The last mission was rather a strain on them, after all. Well, not as much as me. Okay, well, technically they did die. But they got better. But they seem to have taken a liking to you, and they're looking forward to your return. I plan on assigning them as your subordinates on the next mission as well. I see. By the way, Stock, did the White Chronicle prove useful? Suspicious. Does Heiss know something about the White Chronicle? Well? He seems awfully curious about if I used the White Chronicle. I was told to tell no one. I'll play dumb for now. I suppose it was useful as a lucky charm, like you said. Heaven knows we needed luck. That's the only reason I can see us coming back from... the only reason I can see for us coming back in one piece. I see. So nothing, happened? Such as? Alright, I'll let you hang on to the White Chronicle for a while longer. I'm sure you could use a lucky charm on your missions from here on out. If you'll excuse me, I have other matters to attend to. Once you're back on your feet, come around to my office. Odd that he asked so directly about the White Chronicle. It certainly saved us, but... is that why Heiss gave it to me? Or was there another reason? Bah, I'm no mind reader. I'll have to tread lightly. I may need to put some distance between us soon. Nothing in the room to find. Let's go ahead and leave. The area through here is off limits. Unauthorized entry is prohibited. Oh? Ah! No! Let me open it! Let me open it, damn you! Well, fine. Be that way. I'll go in here. What? You... that's odd that you're... He's wearing a smoking jacket! That's what it is! Hello? Meese.
Fennel is the brightest mind in all of Alicel. He's the only one who can make the thaw machines that allow even new recruits to fight like pros. In other words, I would stay out of his way if I were you.
What is this thing? It's... apparently I can't really look at it. Hello? Wow. I'm nearly finished with this thaw machine. Don't interrupt me unless you can be of some use. I can always be of some use. Alright, fine.
Stock! Finally up and around, are you?
Sonia.
When Rainey and Marco carried you here, I thought you were done for. But of course not. You trained too much for that to ever happen,
You give me too much credit.
You know, a lesser man in your condition wouldn't have pulled through. Honestly, you and Rosh both. Too many people in this army take too many chances with their lives. Doesn't it ever give you pause to think about all the people who worry about you?
If I made you worry, I am sorry. But this is the job. If we don't do it, Alistel will fall to Granorg.
I realize that. I may as well be talking to Rosh. You both say the same things.
Speaking of Rosh, where is he?
He's with Lieutenant General Raoul. Rosh is going to be appointed commanding officer of a new corps formed from fresh cadets. If you want to see him, I think he said he would be here shortly to visit you.
Well, this fellow looks differently colored. I wonder if he's like a royal guard or something. Hello, how's it going?
May I help you?
What?
What are you doing?
Sonia, run! A black glow? Can it really be a glow if it's black? I mean, a black aura, sure. Or dark aura, or darkness aura, or something like that. I don't know about a black glow.
Stock!
Oh! Talk about a nasty surprise. What was that all about?
Rosh!
Are you two okay? He didn't hurt you, did he?
No, I'm fine.
What about you, Stock? You look like you're healing nicely. So I am. What division are you with? How dare you turn a sword against a fellow soldier? Kern. Huh? What was the... Rosh, you made him disintegrate! Whoa! What the hell just happened?
Did he turn to sand?
It seems so. What do you make of that soldier? He wore an Alistel uniform, but... You don't think this was Granorg's doing, do you? No, something about it seems strange. Like maybe the part where he turned into sand? An assassin would have acted faster. True. And then there's the way he died.
Sand plague, most likely. It's a mysterious phenomenon that causes people to turn suddenly into sand.
I feel like that might not be an actual plague, so much as something completely different.
I've read about it, but this is my first time seeing it up close.
Maybe there's gnosis about. I'd always dismissed it as some old wives' tale. It's real enough, apparently. But what would cause a person to turn into sand? I mean, there really isn't that much silica in us.
The essence of life, mana, is found in all living things.
Ooh, is there going to be a sword of mana? A mana sword? Maybe a mana dragon? That we have to fight at the... Right, wrong game, sorry.
They say that when one's mana is lost, one turns to sand.
Is losing mana different than dying?
With the sand plague, the cause and effect are reversed. Normally, when people die, the mana leaves their bodies. But that soldier's mana left him first, causing him to turn to sand and die.
So basically, the sand plague drains a person's mana.
It would seem so, but I have no idea what would cause that.
Could it be connected to the desertification?
Maybe, maybe not. No one knows yet what's causing the desertification either. It's supposed to have begun sometime around when the Empire fell several centuries ago. But did the desertification cause the fall, or was it the other way around?
Too many questions without answers. What's going to happen to the continent? That's over our heads. Let's just do what we can.
You're right. Well, I should get back to work. Oh, by the way, I was told not to let word of this get out.
Told by whom?
My boss. You know, the Thaumatex scholar Fennel in the lab next door. I told him a moment ago about the soldier that died, and he said not to tell anyone else.
I'll keep that in mind.
That's it from me. You two are free to stay as long as you like.
Hey, Stock. Have you given any thought to joining my corps? It'll be just like how it was before Heist started up the Special Intelligence. Why now? I'm working under Lieutenant General Raoul to head up a new corps. I need a good adjutant. More than that, I need one I know I can trust. It'd be a weight off my shoulders to have you around. Then, you want me to quit my post under Heist? You'd have to, yes. Lieutenant General Raoul will handle the transfer from Spec Int to the Lieutenant General's command. We can take your subordinates along with you, too. That'll be no problem. But can you sway Heiss? That I don't know. But it'll either be convinced or coerced. Lieutenant General Raoul will see to that. It's not up to Heiss. It's up to you. Whatever you believe is best, that's what we'll do. Oh! The Xenosaga headache again! This feeling, it's just like before. It's happening again. The White Chronicle is shining.
If only we could transfer that into her hand, and then this hand of mine could be glowing red. I won't make that reference any further. What now? That's Rosh! Of course, I mainly won't make the reference anymore, because I can't remember the exact wording of it. He's dead! And is that me with him? Did I kill Rosh? Impossible. Stop! Stop this! Don't show me such things! It can't be. Did I kill Rosh? Is this something that happens in the future? In what kind of future would I ever do such a thing?
I can see the hesitation all over your face. I'm not asking for an answer right now, mind you. Look, I need to go to the upstairs hall to greet the new recruits. Just think about it, and let me know your answer whenever you're ready.
He has really big shoulders.
Leaving Heiss for Rosh. This isn't a decision I can make lightly. What? A giant floating book!
Am I going to get a darkness rune out of it?
That book, why is it here?
Is it calling to me?
Do I still have questions for...
I do still have questions. I do still have questions for them.
I should go back there.
You two. You remember when I asked if you had a ham sandwich? I'm still looking for a ham sandwich. You two. Hello, Stock. We summoned you this time because there's something we need to tell you.
I have a question for you as well. A moment ago I saw a future where I kill Rosh. What was that about?
Slight objection. You don't actually know that you killed Rosh. You just saw him standing over... You just saw yourself standing over his corpse. You know, I mean, this is like classic murder mystery misdirection here. Please calm yourself, Stock. Our reason for summoning you is directly related to that. You went back and averted the deaths of Rainey and Marco. Rosh's death happens further in the future, but it too can be averted in the same way. Even should that future come to pass, you can revisit it and change history. And this is the primary juncture at which you may do so.
Primary juncture? Don't tell me. History branches again here?
That is correct. You are quite sharp. Look upon the path forward that you have chosen.
So, a giant door has just risen in front of me. And a staircase. What?
This is the moment where history branches in two. You can return to this point in time and space with the White Chronicle. A node has been formed here.
A node?
Your decision now will have a profound effect on history. If you ever want to change that decision, return to this node.
So this is an important choice?
That's right. Whether to align yourself with Heiss or Roche is a more vital decision than you know. Your decision to stay on as an agent or join the Corps with Roche will change your life.
Heiss gave me the White Chronicle. I don't understand why, but he obviously knows what it can do. That may be reason enough to part ways with him.
There are many potential paths laid out before you now. Make a decision, explore its consequences, search for possibilities. That is the power of the White Chronicle.
Search for possibilities. So it's more important to experiment, eh?
We're not saying you should make your decisions carelessly. We just want you to know that you needn't be overly cautious. To search for possibilities in the shadows of history without anyone finding you out. That's your true mission.
Who better than an agent like myself, eh? But I want to know one thing.
What is it?
What's the point of all this? Before, my immediate goal was to save Rainey and Marco. But according to you, the White Chronicle is meant to bring about a true history. Safe to assume, then, that it's not for my own personal gain. So what is this true history? If I do nothing, what would happen?
The world will perish.
Oh, is that all? Who cares about that? What?
It's no exaggeration. This world is on the verge of destruction.
I knew Donald Trump running for office would be bad.
I'm sure you've noticed. You know well the nature of this war and what form its conclusion must take. As the desertification continues with no end in sight, man will make war over arable land. The end result will be total extinction. You will prevent that from happening by creating a history that won't perish.
I am going to be the savior of the world? I'll be more important than Noah! Sweet!
Of all the endless possibilities that fade into darkness, there is but one razor-thin path of light. You must find it.
I understand. In any case, I'll do what I can for now.
That would be best. Becoming anxious over having to save the world isn't necessarily to your advantage. Just do what you think is right. That may be all you need to reach a favorable history.
But when you put it that way, sure, I'll try it.
Ah, there is still one more thing we must tell you. Your journey will be hard. You will not go through unscathed. As a result, we're considering healing you and your comrades through the nodes.
You can do such things? Well, they did kind of give you superhuman strength.
Oh, yes. But we will require mana crystals to use this power. You won't be able to heal your wounds whenever you want. I have here some mana crystals. Take them with you.
Alright, I'll be sure to use them wisely.
We will always be close by, watching over you. Until we meet again, Stock.
Why was I given this power? Well, no matter. I mean, besides the fact that I am a JRPG protagonist. I have a decision to make. To join Roche's Corps or not. Sonia, you didn't notice me disappear, did you? The beginning has been added as a node. Obtain mana crystal ×3. You can now go to Historia from the nodes on the field. Open the White Chronicle to view and move about the timeline from Historia. In addition, you may also heal your party's hit points and MP from the nodes. Healing costs 1 mana crystal, so always keep track of how many you have remaining. Alright, so we've got 3 mana crystals. Recover all hit points MP by releasing mana in specific locations.
Well, that's handy. Did I get any other items? Nope, not really. Oh, no, I did get royal jellies. Recover 10 MP for 1 ally. Special honey for special bees. For special bees? Don't you mean from special bees? So that's actually not as good as herbal tea. Interesting. Okay.
Hello. I worry about you and Rosh. You're always pushing yourself so hard. You should hang around the city and relax once in a while.
I'd like to, but I have a world to save. So we can save here. We can go to Historia. Let's go ahead and do that. And we can go to the White Chronicle. And we've got Prologue, Daydream. Stock was given orders by Heist to meet an informant at Lasville Hills. Stock is given the White Chronicle. Marco and Rainey joined Stock, however, he had a vision of them dying. I have completed 4 out of 236 nodes, apparently, or story events. Prologue, Children of Historia. Stock and the party headed to rendezvous with the informant. Upon making contact, however, their source was assassinated. Prologue, Awakening. Stock awakens in Alistel Castle's Infirmary. He and Sonya are attacked. Rosh saves Stock and Sonya from the attack, but the invader turns to sand after his defeat. And Prologue, The Beginning. Rosh asked Stock to join his brigade. Now he must decide to join Rosh or stay in Specint. Stock realizes that this is a critical decision. And it looks like we may have 3 branches off this one. We know of 2, obviously. We'll have to see what the other one is. But for now, let's go ahead and return. You didn't notice me disappearing like that, did you? Apparently not. All right, well, let's talk to a few people before we end the episode. Hello.
Oh, busy. I hope we beat Granorg and get back to being peaceful soon.
Tell me about it. All right, they're saying the same thing. He's saying the same thing. This is a medical floor. Dr. Sonya is the central figure on this floor. What about the other doctor person thingy, whatever?
Sonya put these flowers here. Sonya is researching the connection between nature and mana.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say that it has something to do with a giant tree that may or may not produce boys who save the world. Alright, that's the same. Alright, so that's Rosh. That's where we would talk to him.
This is a reception desk. Volunteers have been up recently. But that aside, there's a slight problem. Maybe I'll ask you for your help later.
I could help now. It might be that we have to talk to Rosh in order to make the decision whether to stay in Specint or leave, so because he is blocking the elevator. Let's wander around town a little bit. Let's see if that road is open. Nope. Alright, well, it looks like there isn't really going to be anything different going on. We could buy some new equipment, but I might hold off on doing that for now. I think we'll end the episode a little bit early here, and in the next one, we will decide what we're going to do. Whether we're going to go with Rosh or whether we're going to stay in Specint. See you next time, everyone.